Alrighty, welcome back to the Mowers Podcast. This is episode 9. A little bit of a different setting, obviously, as you can see. Let me know if the mic sounds good. Cooking stream. It is a cooking stream. You picked that up pretty quickly, obviously, probably because I'm in the kitchen. I was talking to my older sister today, and I was wondering what I should talk about on the podcast, and she was like, "Why don't you do something fun?" So today, we're gonna be doing some cooking. So I looked up a recipe. We're doing some bacon, not bacon, baking, and we're gonna be doing some cookies. I just found a random recipe. I got a few different ingredients that we can put in them. I don't know if I bought enough, but I was running to. I don't even know. I don't have all the bags. I was running to Trader Joe's today, and I ride my scooter everywhere I go. What kind? I don't know. I just searched up chocolate chip cookies, and I'm going to do everything but the chocolate chips, because I'm going to put Reese's in some, M&M minis, and Twix in some. So, we'll see how everything turns out, which one's the best. I was out and about this morning. Went to Trader Joe's and I had my 3 big bags. And I got a scooter, so I'm scootering with one. I got my bags in the other. And then I was like, you know what? I forgot chocolate chips. So I stopped at one of the small liquor stores and grabbed some candy for the cookies. So we're gonna be using those instead of chocolate chips. I got my recipe all written up already. We need flour, baking soda, salt, butter, brown sugar, an egg, and an egg yolk, and then some vanilla extract. So I got everything laid out. I got a bowl. We'll grab utensils. We got everything we need, so we're ready to roll. But before we... Actually, no. You know what? Let's just start this, and then we can just chit-chat as we go. What do I start with? Oh, yeah, I wrote it on here. Whisk flour, baking soda, and salt together. All right. Flour. Flour. Baking soda. Salt. This might be too... Yeah, it probably isn't the right salt. This is grinder refill for a salt grinder, but we're going to use it. And hopefully it works. So, 2 cups of flour. 1 cup, the 4th cup. What's the difference between unbleached and enriched all-purpose flour? And what if it's not? What if it's not? This is enriched. So I have one that's unbleached and one that's bleached. Is one better than the other? Do you want bleach in your flour? Can someone answer that? I have no idea. Which one's better? Is it salt big pieces? I wouldn't say big, but they're definitely not small. No, they're not really big. They're medium. I'm sure it'll be fine. Worst case, we're making a salty chocolate chip. What about the flour? Is it better to have bleach in your flour or not bleach, unbleached? You might want to grind them up. No. They'll dissolve in the water or whatever liquid I'm putting in here. Flour, baking soda, salt. This can't be right. I just realized the only liquid I have in this thing is eggs and melted butter. That can't be right. Let me check the recipe. It's gotta have like milk or water or something, right? Or oil. It wasn't on the ingredient list earlier when I looked. Where's this at? Come on, give me the recipe. Flour, baking soda, salt. So it doesn't need milk? Wow. Trust the process. The butter will do the work. All right. I trust you guys. No one answered me about the flour, so we're just going to do with bleach. Don't use the garlic and ginger infused oil. I do know that for sure. Thanks, Morgan. I wasn't planning on it. There's one. Bleached is good. Perfect. That's what I'm using. Tell Chachi, tell the kiddos that I'll have to make some cookies for their birthday because these are gonna be the bomb. That's all I'm saying. Thebomb.com. And a fourth cup. Oh yeah, one of the things my sister said this morning was to start doing a good, a bad, and a buffalo, I think is what she said. And it's like a good thing that happened in the week, a bad thing that happened in the week, and a buffalo. Thanks, Nathan. If I stick my hand in the blender, it'll mix quicker. That's a good tip, but luckily I don't have a blender, so I won't be trying that today. Flour, baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda. Yeah, she was saying to do a high, low, and a buffalo. That's what it is. It's like a high, it's like a good thing in the week, a low point in the week, and then a buffalo, which I think she said is like your favorite point in the week. That's not really what a teaspoon thing is. So I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna say my high point this week was on Wednesday. I went golfing with one of my buddies from work. That was probably my buffalo, which is like my favorite thing I did. Just love golfing. Haven't been out on the course in a while, so getting back out there was fun. My low point, I don't think there was anything specifically that was low, but as you guys know, everyone else is gone on spring break, so there were a few points at which I was a little bit bored, but you know, it's good to have some time alone. Oh, okay, yeah. And then my high point would be, how much of this? 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Sure, looks good to me. Low point, buffalo. What's my high point? This week, what was my high point? Half a teaspoon of salt. Wow. I don't know what my high point was. Probably this art fair. And then that same buddy I went golfing with, his dad, I'm just guesstimating this half teaspoon. I got no idea what. Can't be asked to get the half teaspoon thing out. So those chunks of salt. Yeah. I don't know if that's right. There's like 13 chunks of salt in there. We'll just. Much better. Yeah, my buddy's dad, who I went golfing with, has a candle company. So there's an art fair going on. And yesterday after work, I went and stopped by his stand, and I just love candles. For some reason, I don't know, I can walk into the candle aisle and just smell every candle. And, oh, it smells so good. called Mally and Casey. I think that's the name of their children. And they have candles the size of the salt chunks. Yeah, no, they're decently sized. They have candles. They have room and linen sprays. They have car scents, and then they have like home oils for your diffuser. And if you're looking for some good smelling candles, they ship anywhere in the country, wherever you are, for a flat $10 shipping. Great candles. This one, focus. Focus, focus, you gotta focus. Nope. All right, well, it's called Volcano. Let me see if I can. Focus. Focus. Oh, there we go. So if you're looking for candles, go look at Mally and Casey. Super, super good. Smell wonderful. Great price. I think this candle was $25 and it burns for, they said, like 70 hours. So great, great product if you guys are looking for any candles. All right, back to cooking. Whisk flour, baking soda, and salt. I need a whisk. Luxurious candle you have there. You have been. That's a very luxurious candle you have there, Ben. You have there, Ben. Come on, Ryan. You can't be confusing me like that. These are not Nathan friendly. These are not Nathan friendly cookies. If you can't have gluten, it can't be eaten in my household. All right, there's all the dry. Butter, sugars, brown sugar, and all right. How much butter? Three-fourths a cup. So that. Wait. So does that mean that this whole stick is half a cup of butter? How do I do this? It says this is a. So I need more than that? Hocus pocus, please focus. Yeah, it's a good one. I guess I'm using 2 sticks of butter. So I need this whole thing, and then half of another. So that's why I don't need milk or water. I found it out because I'm using all the butter I have. I'm gonna have to go to the store again just because it's a lot of butter, I feel like. Does anyone else stand like this? Oh, I just pulled this whole butter out. I think this is a very fun way to stand. No, just you. Okay. I guess I'll stop that. Such an Owen pose. Such a bagel. Plain bagel. There's some more butter. All right, what's the best way to melt butter then? Do you do it like one time and you just do it until it's bubbling and then melt it all at once? Should I like squish it up and probably squish it up into small ones? I don't know why I asked. That was a dumb question. Oven. Flamingos stand like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know microwave, but one, two, I was at work the other day, and some guy came in, he ordered his food, ate his food, whatever, and then he asked for a cup for to go, whatever. I gave it to him. And then as he's walking out, he has his two to-go cups with his bag of like to-go with his to-go food. And he's like, "Do you have a bag for these drinks?" I go, like, my first thought is, what are you talking about? Like, I don't say this out loud, but who asks for a bag for drinks, right? Like, there's liquids in it. You don't carry liquids in a bag like that. Because it's not like it's not a water bottle that, like, has a closed lid. Like, it was like a coffee cup, so that's obviously going to spill. And then just another, like, plastic drink cup, like a to-go cup. And he was like, "Yeah, you have a bag?" I was like, "No, but I have a carrier if that's okay, like a drink carrier." He's like, "Oh, yeah, that works." And if I remember correctly, he had a British accent, so he must have not been from America. I don't know if bags, and maybe Morgan, you can, I just press 30 seconds and I let it cook. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is melting real nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So now I probably what? Just let it, I don't know what I'm doing. I did. I stopped it at 30 seconds when it started beeping. All right, all right. Let's clean up a little bit. Let's clean up a little bit. Getting too messy over here. That's all I can do. There's nothing else really. Check it. Oh, I'm checking it. Now I put it back in. Yep. Gotcha. I don't really have plastic to-go cups. CDO. OCD. Come on, Payne. Ah, I stopped it early that time. What do you mean stop cooking the butter? It wasn't completely melted. I was finished melting it. Now it's definitely melted. It doesn't say semi melt the butter. Oh no, it's not fine. It's wonderful. It's great. Brighton versus CC state championship tonight. Yeah, well, I didn't know it was against Brighton. I did know that there was the hockey game. So you don't want the butter hot. Yeah, it's probably hot. It's definitely too hot. With the butters and the sugars. Butter and sugars. Should I do? Oh yeah, that's melted butter. 5 minutes left in the second. I thought the game started at 7 o'clock. Oh, you're talking about the game yesterday you mercied on with 5 minutes left in the second period. Yeah, I heard that they got mercied. It was like 8-0 or something. I didn't know winning the game, but that's crazy. Um, how much sugar? Should I start preheating the oven, you think? Forgot about that step. It's because on my instructions it's in step 6, which is the final step. Actually, I don't have preheat. I just have cook at 325. Sugar. Yes. 3/4 a cup brown sugar. Half a cup and 3/4 cup. I think I have every single cup I need. Jeez. Good thing you can buy these in stacks on stacks of just 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. Oh no. You didn't see that. You did not see that. How much brown sugar? 3/4 a cup. Oh no. Yeah, I do need some help. But once these cookies come out and they taste, and they taste unbelievable, that's all that matters. We'll just guesstimate that was a little bit too much. All right, there's the brown sugar, and then how much? Half a cup of sugar. See, this one's easy to pour. Brown sugar just doesn't pour easily. Measuring is not important. Guesstimation is what's important. Should I mix this? So you're telling me this is just, what is this mixture gonna do? This seems very interesting. A lot of butter, a lot of sugar. That's it. It looks like a cola slushy. You can't see it. Sorry. It looks like a cola slushy though. What kind of cookies? I don't know. I searched up chocolate chip cookies, but I don't have chocolate chips. So, it's gonna be chocolate chip cookie dough with. Some are gonna have Reese's. Some are gonna have M&M minis, and some are gonna have Twix chunks. So we'll see. And now I gotta add the eggs, vanilla extract, and then I gotta mix the dry and the wet. All right. Oh. Oh no, Owen. Oh yes, Nelson. What? I like to use the resources. Thank you, thank you. Describe your history with baking. What have you made before? When did you last bake? Do you like baking? Yeah, I wouldn't say baking in specific, but just cooking in general I enjoy. We got 1 egg, and then we need an egg white. The last time I baked would have probably been sometime in the fall. I think I made pumpkin bread, I think, was the last time I baked. All right, now I gotta figure out how do you. I need just the yolk. Oh no way! I did it. Oh, can you guys see this? I got just the yolk. I'm making some cookies, Nelson. All right, and then I need vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons. Where'd my teaspoon go? It could very well be the brown butter cookies. Brown butter is yummy. These yummy cookies. Brown butter? I didn't use any brown butter. The butter I used was normal color. Oh, yeah. How do you mix an egg with the yolks just moving around? Oh, there we go. How do you mix an egg with... This is an interesting concoction here. Eggs, butter, sugar, brown sugar. All right, now I just got to mix this. Oh, with the wet, dry stuff, right? If you cook butter longer, it turns brown. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. All right, now we mix. Nope. This spatula, look at this. Can you guys see this? Look at how flimsy this is. How am I supposed to mix anything with this? It's just clumped up in the end, and then when I mix it, it just looks like a wrecking ball. Oh, the oven's heated. I need a different mixer. This is brutal. Or should I do... Thanks, Chachi, for the don't use a whisk. That would have been good to know before I started. What do I use, my hands? I don't have a mixer. I guess, yeah, whisk probably isn't the best. Use a spoon? Really? You're a spoon. Use an electric hammock, so I don't have one of those either. Oh, this is awesome. Trust the process. Whoever said that, I like that. The process was trusted, and it's looking great. It also told me in the recipe that I was supposed to let it sit for like a few hours or overnight is better. I don't got time like that, and I don't think you guys want to sit here for a 24-hour live stream of me waiting for it to get ready to bake. So I'm just skipping that step. I think that's an unnecessary fake rule that I'm not gonna do because I don't want it. So hands cramping and cramp. All right. How do you think would be the best way to get the toppings? Would it be called toppings? Because it's not really on top. Innings? The chocolate chips or like whatever stuff you put in the cookies? What are they called? Ingredients? No. I don't like to call it that because it's an extra. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna do. Maybe we separate. extra gradient. I like that one. Separate into bowls. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I'm gonna do. Boom. Bow. And then I'll do M&M's in this one. Woo-hoo. This is not Gordon Ramsay's worst nightmare. Come on. Gordon Ramsay's jealous that he can't have a nice, relaxing cooking stream like I can. You making fun of me, Peyton? It looks like peanut butter. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's usually what cookie dough looks like. Let me see if I can turn this to one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that dough. More? More what? M&M's? Sure. I think that's a good idea. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Need more toppings. All right. There's a lot more M&M's in this now. It looks a lot better. All right. We'll get a little cutting board. Cutting board. All right. Now we'll cut up some of these Twix. Wow, these ones are going to be unbelievable. I already know. You have carpal tunnel? No, I'm just squeezing these knives and utensils too hard. And my wrist is... I'm going to casually whack the video. Yeah, I mean... It's like a... It's fun. These are going to be great. See, now this one might have just way too much of the Twix because I think it's... Yeah, I'm going to have to take some of this out just because there's way too much Twix. Oh, much bigger. All right, there is the second one. Come on now. There we go. And number 3. Reese's. So this is going to be paying your peanut butter looking dough and your some more peanut butter. And Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, and then oh yeah, I think next week all the guys should be back. So I think this week we're gonna try to do a what do you call it? A video, like a weekly stream on Twitch for some video games. I don't know what we'll be doing this week. Maybe some more Warzone again, or we might do. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Or if anyone has any recommendations, let us know. There's the Reese's. You guys comment which ones you think, which one you guys would like the most, you think, and then which one's going to be the best. We got a Reese's Peanut Butter, a Twix, and an M&M. Sugar Sean or Cheeto Vera. I think Sugar's going to win. I think O'Malley definitely takes this fight. We'll have to see, though. All right, now I got to do the balls. Got to make some balls. Madden 24. We'll have to wait on Madden. We tried to do it 2 weeks ago, and there were some issues with the broadcast, so we're probably going to be holding off on that one for a minute, but eventually we'll... How big do these have to be? I feel like that's massive. I don't have a big enough cooking tray. Greasy hand. What if I just put like one of these things like on the whole bottom of this and made like a cookie cake sheet? Would that work? I feel like that would be pretty good. Warzone. All right, that's what we did the first week. We can do that again. We all enjoy that. I want to try the Twix ones, but the Reese's ones will taste the best. That's fair. I think, yeah, I agree. I think the Reese's ones will be the best. I didn't really think this through. I can only put about 6 cookies on the sheet. Yes, big cookie? All right, I like that. I think I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just... Big cookie. And then we'll combine it. We'll combine the big cookie with 2 of them. That's it. That's what we'll do. So we'll have the Reese's on one side, the Twix on the other. They're whatever sheets I have that can be used for cooking. All right, I'll do 4 the first time and then this big cookie. That's what I'm going to do. I hope this works. Maybe I can do a triple layer and put some of the... So what? Someone who knows about cooking, these are pretty thick, actually. Maybe I can spread them out. And make it kind of flat, right? Will these rise? What makes it rise? The baking soda? Locks like a paper towel. Could you use tinfoil? Oh, I don't know. Probably. Maybe, right? Locks like a paper towel. Locks like a paper towel. What locks? I'm confused. Leave it in a ball. Too late. We're cooking them like this. We'll see what happens. Right? I mean, oh, yeah, I mean, you could probably cook it just on some tinfoil. That's what I might do with these extra ones. What do we think? Think those will work? It might take a little longer, but yeah, I think. I mean, what's the worst that could really happen? They burn. I like it. All right, first cookie. It's going in. We have Reese's Twix. Let's see what happens. We're putting them in at 341. 341. Bake it, find out. I like it. I like it. Same with these. I'm gonna put 6 on here. Why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? Worst case, I had a blast making cookies for 45 minutes and don't get to eat any. Give me a shape or something I can make, and I'll try to do that on tinfoil with the last of it. I think you're going to need it. Thanks, Grandpa Mike. Thanks. I appreciate the support. All right, there's 2 in the oven. Chill those balls in the freezer. I think I did quite the opposite, and I cooked them in the oven. And I can't take them out now. Rocky, I can't. I'm not going to make my dog with. Would this work if I put cookies on here? It's just normal tinfoil. Sorry, let me declutter this now. I could do a heart. Alright, there's everything's a little bit neater, cleaned up. I don't have another sheet. Oh, I have glass. Would either of these work? Cookie. Do these work? Sheet, I donated. Sheet, I donated. Cookie sheet, I donated. Cookie sheet. Which one? I think I just used my last 2 cookie sheets. I think I just started a timer. It went out there with you. I either lost this. I don't know if I made it. It might not have made it into the suitcase because I was jammed full when I was coming back. Don't be playing with the oven. I'm trying to do the set a timer. I don't know what I did, but what's happening? Cancel. No. Whoopsies. Sorry about all those beeps. We'll probably eat with those cookies. And then I'll save this for another night, see how they are. Maybe I'll put this in the fridge and see if it's actually better if you leave it overnight. It's very greasy. All right. For the next 10 minutes, what should we do? About 10 minutes. Or longer, because we're waiting on that bigger cookie. Should I make something else? Should I try to make something else at least? Now we just wait, right? Sit and watch them. Make more balls. Is it better to chill them in big balls or small balls? So I have one big ball right now. Probably should separate them, right? Yeah. Go back to Morgan's questions from earlier. Oh, yeah. So she said, when was the last time I cooked? I answered that. Talk about our cooking challenges. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, when we were younger, I mean, I've always enjoyed cooking, like I said. And so I was always watching the cooking, like Food Network channel on TV, and kind of in the kitchen cooking things or watching shows like America's Worst Cooks. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one. That is one of the funniest shows I've ever watched, and watched a lot of that. Beat Bobby Flay, Guys Grocery Games, like just a bunch of random cooking things I loved watching. And then because of that, I always wanted to do fun cooking things with my siblings, which we ended up a lot of the times saying, all right, you get 30 minutes to cook whatever you want. You can use anything in the fridge, pantry, cook it however you want, add whatever you need to it, and we'll judge and see who does the best. So yeah, there was a lot of times, this was when we were younger, and like the things we were making, like we would take celery sticks and put peanut butter and raisins on it. Like that was the type of stuff we were doing. Just fun things that when you were younger like that, you're like, oh, I'm doing this and this, and I'm cooking. It's a cooking challenge. But when you really look at it now, you're just doing stupid small things like that. I mean, maybe sometimes we made like actually some omelets or pastas or whatever. Oh, actually, I did miss something. So that was when we were younger. But when we lived in Germany, we did some cooking challenges. Like during COVID, we did one. And each night, yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, each night of a week, because there's 5 kids, so Monday to Friday, I think we all had a different day, and you got to pick your dinner and the dessert or whatever you wanted to do afterwards that went with it. And so everyone came up with their plan. We all went shopping to get what we needed, and then on whatever day you had to cook, you would go into the kitchen before dinner, start making everything, set the table however you wanted. Like it wasn't just the food that we judged; it was like the whole setup. And so who was it? I think Nathan. I'm pretty sure it was Nathan. Basically made an airplane as like airplane food eating, and what did he call it? What was it called? It was Hooter Air or something like that. and he like took his shirt and he like tied it like a bra or whatever, and then he like walked in and he was acting like a flight attendant who also worked at Hooters, and we all sat in our seats in our rows, and he brought out the food to us and we ate. So that was like a fun thing we did. I think Morgan made chocolate zucchini bread dessert, and same thing at Hooters Airline. That was what Nathan did. Yeah, I don't really like zucchini, and I did not try that. And I think Morgan got upset about that. But we look back on it now, it was funny. So now we make jokes about it. Whenever she's like, oh, I want to make something, I say, is it that chocolate zucchini bread? So it's funny, but... Oh, I have another thing now that my freezer is open. Some of you guys can see them right now. Flavor Ice. I am just the biggest fan of these things. Flavor Ice, if you're watching these, sponsor me, please. That would be amazing. I would post every single day just because I eat them every single day. They're wonderful. But you can order these on Amazon. That's the problem. That's the issue with these is I don't have to go to the store and scooter home with a big box of popsicles, or sometimes they're not in season and sometimes the stores don't have them. But you can buy them on Amazon. It's 100 of them for $10, and you can have them shipped right to your house. It's just that doesn't make sense to me. I walk down to my mailroom, grab my box, put it in my freezer, and 3 hours later, I had 100 frozen popsicles in my fridge. Not done, but looking good. Avocado pudding, yeah. I don't like chocolate. Not the biggest pudding fan, and I don't like... Was it avocado? Oh, I like avocado. Maybe I overreacted back then. It smells unbelievable. It's just wonderful. You guys like these glasses? They got springs over here. That's why I like them. Oh yeah, look at what else I got. I went back to the market, so I got the candles from the market yesterday, and I went back to the market today, and I found some guy who sells seasonings. So I got a Greek seasoning. How do the people do this on YouTube? Is that working? Oh, well, I don't care. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that cool. It's a Greek seasoning, a garlic cheddar, and a cilantro jalapeno lime. It was 3 of these. They're $10 each, but if you get 2, you get a third one free. So I had to get the deal, obviously. But yeah, all seasonings I don't have as of before today, and the cilantro lime one looks really good. So I wanted to, shrimp and mahi ceviche. Don't know. It's one of the recipes. Chicken souvlaki. Are those the ones your dad gave to you? No, these are ones that I think I purchased from Urban Outfitters, maybe. Back to school this week. Well, not me, but I've been on school this whole week. Everyone else who was on spring break, they're all heading back. Got time to get back to the real world. But it'll be nice because it just gets people back on campus, and this week has just The campus just seems like it's a zombie city when no one's here. Because every time I go to and from work, I just don't see anyone but a few older adults who are going to work. So it'll be nice to see the campus back up and alive again. Do you need to check your cookies? I looked at them a few minutes ago, and they were not done. They're not quite done, I don't think, but almost. Can you do the dough check with a toothpick the same as you can with like a brownie? Or do you not do that with cookies? Oh, that's done. Mm. Oh, those might be done. Those might be done. And they might be wonderful. They might be wonderful. Not really. Hmm. Little wipe the table. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you put this on one? Sure. Wow. So now what? I just let them sit? And then they'll be ready to eat. All right, so we have some of these are the M&M ones. Mm. There we go. So these are the M&M ones. Same for, all right, I got you. There's also some batter or dough still in the oven. Look at those. Those pretty awesome cookies. All right, which one should we try first? Oh, these are great. Oh, these are maybe not quite done. Or they're just going to be super doughy in the middle. Should I put these ones back in? They're pretty soft here in the center. Or hmm. All right, I haven't gotten an answer, so hot. They look great. No, surely that's fine. They'll just be. All right, sorry, I'll try. Wait, I need some milk. Everyone who hates on milk, you're wrong. It's a good idea, Morgan. Milk is wonderful. It builds, my old coach, Coach Linville, milk builds big, strong bones. That's it. That's all I'm saying. All right, now we're ready. You don't need milk. Yeah, you do. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is wonderful. Great. They're just wonderful cookies. Mmm. Hot, but good. Mmm. That bite was very salty. Now we'll try these. Now I gotta remember which one's which. Payment? Come on now. Come on now. I got money like that. I think that was the Reese's one. I mean, tastes like a chocolate snickerdoodle. I haven't tried all three yet. I'm getting to the third one. Those were good. That was good. Oh. Twix. Twix is the best. Twix is the best. I think these are good, but I almost like it more when it's not like its own individual cookie, when it's more like a brownie. I don't know. It's not the same. I think because it's a little bit more doughy, maybe. But I think, yeah, Twix is definitely the best. Because this one just tastes like a normal peanut butter one, which I guess makes sense. These ones they're good, but this one's the best. I would recommend trying this. Next time you make some cookies, go to the store and get Twix, crush them up, and put some of the Twix in your cookie. Ah, that was really good. Cancel. All right. If you guys want the recipe for this, come on. I don't know how to do it. Oh well. Just search up chocolate chip cookies and you'll probably find it. Or text me. I'll get it to you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm gonna probably clean up here and package up all these cookies, save them for Ryan and Jack when they get back. Maybe Herm will try them. And then yeah, it's 7 o'clock Eastern time. My old high school, my alma mater, Detroit Catholic Central, is gonna be playing in the state championship hockey game tonight at USA Hockey Arena. So if you're in Michigan in the area, go check it out. If not, check it out online. I think it's being streamed. But otherwise, have a great night. And thank you for tuning into the podcast. Hope you enjoyed this one, a little bit different. Obviously, me making cookies instead of just sitting there talking. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you for riding with the Mowers. Peace out.